Okay. Okay. Awesome. Okay, so I think we're good to go here. I can see that we're streaming on a couple of things. We're doing that. Yeah, so Samuel, I know you had a question that was posted in the Slack channel, and Chance had to jump in here today and we'll chat about it. Absolutely. I
Yeah.
think that's a great idea. So we'll talk about that first probably, but if anybody else has any questions, just raise your hand, and maybe if you want to just post a quick summary of your question in chat, that'll be awesome. That way I can see what questions there are. And then if there's I don't go into a really long uh conversation while you have a really, really quick question that needs to be answered. So if you want to do that, post into the chat, that'll be awesome. And yeah, I think we're ready to go. How's everybody doing this week?
Doing very well. Thank you for asking.
Excellent.
Just been stuck on trying to solve this problem on my hand.
Yeah, let me know what you've been trying to solve. It from Slack, it said that you want to you're setting up an e-commerce store and you want to give points for purchases. Is that correct? Or
Yes, yes. So the way we are planning to use the reward system is at the moment is we want to have an e-commerce store through high level
Mhm.
as the new part of the new extended feature they added. So we want to be able to have people get points when they make a purchase or when they refer somebody. But majorly I don't know how at the moment how to set that up such that when somebody make a purchase on the website, they are able to get a point added for them. And then another thing we are looking at is that we only want members to be able to make purchase just strictly by membership. So if somebody were to go on the website and they were to add a product to cart, we want it such that they would not be able to check out except they sign up to become a member, and then they get a point for that. And then when they make the purchase, they get a point for that. So all of those things are how we would like to use it.
So they can't purchase until they become a member?
Yes.
Um, I don't know if high level has the capability of limiting it to that they can't they'd have to create an account first before they can purchase. The only thing you would be able to do is like hide, like you know how a typical e-commerce store works, like yeah, they ask you to log, that's probably what you're saying, right? Is where they ask you
Yes.
to log in to create an account before you can
Yes.
purchase through the site.
Yes. But in this case, the login would be to the back end of the membership that we have through GHL Power Tools.
Okay.
Like the
So what would can they see all your products and stuff like that before?
Yes, they
And
can
that's
see they
using
can see all the products.
the store feature inside of high level, right?
Yes, that is correct.
Hmm. I haven't played around a whole lot with the store. Um, so it might be something that I'm gonna have to test out and see what we
Okay.
need to do in order to make that work. I don't know if we can make it so that they can't use a store or like make
Okay.
any purchases without becoming a member first. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know if there's a way to prevent it. If they can go to the store and see the products, I feel like
Product.
high level allows them to
Yeah, I mean,
make those
in the way
purchases.
I thought about it at the moment would be to just redirect them to the page where the sign up to become a member first.
Um, yeah, you would have to do that first, but I don't like after we'd have to play around with it, but I don't know if we can make it so like they click on a product and they go to checkout, but first it goes to that page. So I don't even have a test store set up right at the moment to test that out. Let's see. Let me just try one thing here. But I'm just looking at looking in the back end here. Set up a domain
Okay.
real quick. Um, test. Let's just go store dot co. Maybe this is something we'll have to. I know how you can. I know how you can set it up to give points for any purchases. That's fine. So what kind of products are you selling?
Yeah, we have printing products for maybe like restaurant. I can send you a link to a store that we have at the moment. I'll put a link in the chat right now.
Okay.
So the store is at the moment we have it in GHL.
There we go. Finally. Okay.
Yeah, so
Awesome. And this is using high levels store.
yeah, yes,
Now what you want them to do is check in
yes.
or log in.
So we would want of course we would have to link the login button to go to the VIP membership area.
Yeah.
But more importantly for us is that we want to be able to collect points for every customer who makes a purchase. That is like the major goal. And then,
Okay.
of course, for any referrals that they're making, they get points for that as well. But on the secondary parts, we would also love to figure out how to have it for more like a members only kind of promotions that we can do that's going to be available to strictly members.
Okay. Yeah, probably a little bit of a deeper question than what we were looking at. But so one of the things easy enough to do is under automations, if we want to give points when people make a purchase through high level,
Yeah.
we can go continue or here, just do it. We're going to do a workflow and start from scratch. So under the trigger here, now if you have if you just want to do on every purchase, we can do it's I think it's under Stripe or it's under do order form submission. No, it's under Stripe. So are you using Stripe too?
Yes, we have Stripe in our GHL.
Okay. Where am I looking here? Oh, maybe because I don't have Stripe in this account. Okay, I'm gonna go to a different account. That was just like a test account that I have. So let's go here. We're gonna go to automations again. Create workflow. Start from scratch. Add trigger. Now we can do. Why don't I see Stripe? Payments. Oh, sorry, it's payments. You can do payments received
Okay.
here too. So, um, you can also do order placed. Oh, this is through
Okay.
Shopify, but through payments, you can do a payment received. So, here you can also put filters. So, like if it's where it's coming from
Yeah.
too. So, and you can do specific products too if you wanted to
Okay.
say specific products. I not 100% sure if it goes to um products in a store. I haven't tested that before, but I've done it this way where the product is, and then say the product here, and then we can
Yeah.
also do filters for the payment status is
Yeah.
success. So if
Success.
they
Yeah.
purchase that product, we can save that as a trigger. And then we can give point. We can do our webhook to give points for that. We can also do, I think because of this, let's just do webhook. I want to check something out. We've done it with transactions before too, and I think there's a demo in the system on the attract uh sorry, the transaction amount. But essentially inside here, you can go to
Yeah.
custom the custom values here. You can go payment received, and then you can say you can pick any one of these things here to do the
Okay.
transaction. So the total amount, you could figure out the total amount, and then you could, sorry, I put this in webhook here, but it wouldn't be like that. It would be like essentially what I would do is go, okay, we're gonna do math operator. We're gonna go select payment received. Let's go total amount here, and then we're going to add multiply by whatever value we want. So say if we're going to say the total amount and we're going to give 1 point per dollar, so we'd
Yeah.
multiply the total amount by one, which would just be whatever. But if we're giving 100 points per dollar, then we can multiply that there. What you need is another custom field in order to store that variable afterwards. So like let's say I just said this was like the total checkout amount.
Yeah.
I could save action here and then go to now I can go to webhook and then say webhook, and then it would be the which one is it? Loyalty tracking. Here, let me delete that. And then inside our SOP, there is, or in the training docs, there is how to set up these ones, but we're basically going to say location. This is going to be location.id. Points. That's going to be the custom field that you updated
Yeah.
here. So whatever this custom field is that you're updating. Oh, sorry, then I went away from that. But essentially, again here. So we're going to do location, action, which would be give points. And then points is how many points we're giving. So that's that custom field.
Yeah.
So that custom field goes here. And then you can put title, and then this will be for purchase. And then you can actually say what they purchased too. I think if you wanted to go to payment, um, or it could be like invoice number or something like that to say when they how or when they earn those points or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Transaction ID, invoice ID, whatever. You can do it that way too. So I closed it. And then that would basically payment received for that product specifically multiplies that by however many points you want to give per dollar, and then send the
Okay.
webhook, and then it'll send the points to our system.
Okay. Cool.
I
So
could
that is one step. So
yeah, that's I now you know what, I want to check out the store thing afterwards too to
okay.
see if there's a different way once you set up a store and a product. I do have a
Yeah.
store. It was a while ago though, so it was under it was like we were setting one up for a catering company. But we ended up doing something different. So I'd have to see, but it might be something I play around with over the next couple of days just to maybe have a better answer for you on Tuesday, or send you a
Okay.
message in
Yeah.
Slack there.
All right. Thank you very much.
The
The
only thing
other
I don't know is how to force them to become a member before they can check out.
member. Yeah. Okay.
That's the only thing that I don't know if we can do that. Force it, like
Okay.
make them create an account before they can check out
Yeah.
through the
Yeah.
system, just because high level's not set up that way. And if they
Yeah.
go through
So
the purchase process and they click on checkout, the only thing you could probably do is possibly do like a redirect on there, which would take them to a different
yeah,
page. But
a different page.
then that would probably end up messing up your your whole checkout process afterwards anyway.
Yeah, the sale.
So
All right. Yeah, thank you very much for this explanation. The other part I would like to know is how can they convert points to how can they use their points to redeem a product? Like if they have a point, let's say they've accumulated several points over a
yeah.
period of time and they want to add points to make a purchase, maybe on the website. How can we do that? How can we trigger that?
What you can do is you can create some coupons if you want.
Okay.
Let's see, under payments, you can go to coupons. You can create coupons for different price amounts and
Okay.
have those tied directly to a reward. So when they redeem a reward, then they can get
Yeah.
the coupon. That is one
Okay.
way of doing it. So there's a bunch of coupons there, but you could create a
Then they can
coupon
use
and then, sorry.
then they can use the coupon on checkout, right?
Yeah, then they can use I think they can use the coupon on checkout. So,
Okay.
um, I haven't really played around with the high level store because it's relatively new. But I have
Yeah.
maybe that's something that we got to check out here to see how we can better integrate with that.
All right. Thank you
Um,
very much.
because they could use points, you could create a reward. You could create a reward and then have a coupon tied to that reward. So when they redeem that reward, they get access to the coupon, which they can then use. And you can make a coupon like one-time use only for
Okay.
customers. But I want to see if there's a better way that we can maybe dynamically create coupons or something like that with high level. I know there wasn't in the past, but there might be um high level API. There might be a way to do it now. Because that would be perfect if we could create once they check out, we can create a coupon for a dynamic coupon for them.
Yeah.
Do. Well, I'll put that on my notes here. High level
All right.
store points coupon. So they could essentially use points to check out.
Okay.
Um So I wonder if you could, yeah, it'll be something I have to play around with because I don't have a good answer for you right at the moment.
All right. Thank you very much. I'll be on the
All right.
lookout on the Slack and yeah.
Okay, awesome. All right, sorry, sorry,
Thank
I don't have a better answer for you right at the moment.
Yeah, I understand.
Um, no, Sam posted in here. I need help with promotions. Sam, you want to let me know what is happening?
Yes, I'm here. Hi. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but whenever I fart around with the promotions, even if I remove my own tags to test it, I don't see the promotions in the promotions place.
Okay, so can you share your screen and just show me what's happening?
Yes. Yes, yes,
You can
yes.
see.
Do you want to answer someone else's question while I fart around with this?
Okay. Um, Emily, do you want to share what your guys' use case is and what you would like to use it for?
Yeah, absolutely. So we have a membership-based clothing swap. So
Okay.
all of our transactions, not all, a large portion of our transactions happen in store. When members bring their items in, our team will go through and assign a points value for, the clothing items that they bring. And then they, are awarded so many points for those items. So a brand new item, for example, with tags is a 10-point item. And then something that has some visible wear might be 3 points. So if that's
Okay.
the case, brought two things, they're getting 13 points. So they're getting things for that. And then they're also, we're removing points when they shop. So if they take out another brand new thing, then it is taking 10 points off of their account. They're also earning points for certain actions like
Okay.
giving us a Google review, they'll get 100 points for that. Or
And do you have them do that in the while they're sitting there talking to you?
no, everything is manual. Like right now, like I'm updating, like we have a workaround built in Square right now. I'm trying to get away from Square and move
Okay.
everything into Go High Level with Stripe. So I'm just using spreadsheets in the back end to manage most of these things outside of the loyalty program that we're using through Square that I want to move away from.
Right.
And that's why I was looking at this feature. And then I would love to be able to have them like build a member portal in GHL and have them be able to check their points there, or maybe the mobile option, the mobile app option where they could
Okay.
download the app and be able to check it there. But the problem I'm having is I tried with what you were just showing the other gentleman that was here a moment ago with the math operations, and I have been on support with them multiple times. I can't get it to update because they said it won't allow the points value to stay like, so let's say I have 313 points and then I give a Google review, so should have 413 points. It won't keep the value that's there and add 100 to that. She said it only right now, their system will only update the new value, so it'll only then go to 100. So I'm wondering if what you guys have built allows for that. Like I was gonna try and do it through Zapier as a workaround, but I found you and was like, oh my gosh,
And
this seems like
is that like the square points you're talking about then? It's updating or what
like
points?
I just created a custom value in each member's account that then held that value. And I was trying to just
Oh yeah, okay.
use a submission form for the inventory and then a submission form for the checkout
Yeah.
process rather than using Square the way that we've been using it. I'm trying to eliminate some fees and simplify things into one
Sure. So this will totally work. Okay, so inside of we have a referrals leaderboard here. We have two
Okay.
of the things that you're talking about. Essentially, we have a dashboard here. Let's go. I'm in two completely different sub accounts, but they show the same thing, or they
Okay.
show what I'm talking about anyways. So we have this where it shows their current rewards, how many points they've earned over their lifetime, how many points they currently have, and how many points they redeemed, and that
Okay.
shows them all those points there. It also shows them how they can do referrals and earn points for different things as well. They can also redeem their points if they wanted to print off some kind of voucher, but they might not even need to use this based on the system that you're doing. So we have this here is where they could print off vouchers using their points when they come in. But because we have this back end leaderboard right here, you can search for the contact based on their phone number. So if I took this phone number, plopped it in here, did a search, it's going to bring up my account here, and then I can view how many contact I can view that contact. I can
Okay.
also give them points, and here I'm calling them P dollars, but we have it set up so you can customize whatever you
Okay.
want your name to be. So it was points, but I was just testing something out. So in here we've made it so that you can predefine some points options here. So you can add new just quick link points options. So like you said, Google review might be book next appointment. This could be like you said, um new product,
So
and then give them 10 points or whatever you said, or let's
so
say
like
product.
it could be done on a like if I would still use the form submission. So like when our team does the inventory, like they bring in a bag and it's got 25 items in it, and we
Yeah,
determine that that bag is worth 300 points or whatever.
sure.
The form submission could automatically update this system in the back end so that it goes directly to their account.
Yeah, so I don't know how you're doing the form submission. Like, so do you just have, yeah, I mean, you could say you could use a form to say I want to give them 300 points.
Okay.
You could use a different form to do it, and you just use one of our give point webhooks that would then give them points for it wouldn't say, you wouldn't be able to say like, okay, well, we've got um you earned 30 points for 3 new items and 9 points for 3 old items. Kind of thing.
Right. But it would be a total, like
Right.
in the
Yeah, you
the
could
way that
totally do that.
okay, the way that I have the form set up right now, we've never used this form before because I just built
Okay.
it in. We're new to Go High Level as well, so we're just trying to figure out how to move everything that we've been doing in Square into Go High Level in a
Yeah.
more in a
So
better
we
way.
have this dashboard already set up, so you don't even have to do, you wouldn't have to do another form unless
Okay.
unless there was more details you wanted to collect from that person. But you could essentially add a person in here, search for that person, give them, okay, they've got, 5 new items and they've got 3 old items that they're bringing in, and it would add it up right here. Right. So now they're going to get 59 points for that. Or if you wanted to be like, well, we're just going to give them 300 points, it would add those things right there. Or if
Okay.
they also gave a Google review, we can add that thing on there as well.
Okay.
So then when we click add or click on add points, then it would
Okay.
say, okay, well, we just added those many points to that customer's system right there. So now that if we went back to this contact here and we went and looked at their transactions, we would see that they earned points for each one of those things there. So we
So
gave
where
1,000 points, 300 points, and 9 and 50.
so where are the totals? Like it showed just on this leaderboard. How does the customer look at that? Or is that depending on what we want to build in the member portal or in the mobile app or in whatever?
We have this is our dashboard that we've created for customers here.
Okay.
And this is already built out in high level. So you would be able to take this and use this, and you just basically need to send them to this thing and it'll show them their points.
Okay.
And this can be customized.
And that can all be customized.
Yeah, you can change the look of this all whatever you want.
And
Okay.
rename all the fields and hide certain stuff.
The fields can be
Mostly we could, yeah, you could name, you can change most things, like all these things here, you can change all these. Here,
okay.
the transactions are still going to come in how the transactions come in.
Okay.
There, but everything else. So this gets pulled in from our server and the numbers get pulled in from our server.
Okay. Okay. And where do I go to get signed up to do this?
You can just go to HVS. I'll put it in chat. Tools.com/loyalty_and_rewards. Make sure I typed it correctly. Yeah, so right here, you can sign up for it here. So we've got a bunch of different snapshots, but this one is just you'd probably use the restaurant one because the restaurant and retail are most identical kind of thing. And then you just fill this out here and then just do the 69. You have one location, so it's just the $69.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Perfect.
Yeah, and then that would work for you.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you so
And
much.
then if you have like everything we do, if there's any like, hey, it'd be cool if we could also do this, or we can change this or make this happen kind of thing, absolutely reach out and let us know too, because we're all about building in these little functions and features. So inside of, I mean, we could have more reporting as well, but there's also reporting about also another thing because of this, like our loyalty and rewards, you'd be able to do this to create an SMS list of your customers and do promotions to send out promotions to, if you guys have a sale going on or if you have an event going on or anything like that, you can use the whole promotion system to stay in touch with your customers. And it allows you to create really easy promotions that you can send out to your customers, which would show up on a page like if we're on home. I'm going to click on events, coupons, and promotions. And then here. So then you can create promotions that all show up in here too. So you can create coupons too. If they come in and redeem that coupon, you can give them points for, maybe you have a double points coupon or something like that you want to do for some kind of event or whatever. Or if you just have things going on with, I don't know. A lot of times we like with our salon, we always had different types of events going on and people come customer appreciation and just, different retail sales and all that kind of stuff
Okay.
too. So you can totally do that through there as well. That's part
Uh,
of the system.
One other quick question.
Yeah.
What can I upload? So like if I have a list of members that have their contact information or it's already in Go High Level, can those points that are already on their account be, or do I need to like upload a new list with new points or
You have a
manually?
is it a spreadsheet
Yeah,
or
like a Google Sheet. Mm-hmm.
um
A CSV file, actually. I have a CSV
yeah, so
file.
we probably just need to what I would do is if you want to do that, let's chat about it because it's probably a little bit of custom work just to make
Okay.
sure that we get all those points in. But inside of the inside automations here, under workflow example workflows, there is oh, maybe it's not under here. Maybe it's under rewards. It's basically a one we have set up to add reward contact and give points. So this one is here. You can add context to this workflow. We have it so it drips out contacts rather than say one time we had somebody upload like 15,000 contacts and high level sends them all out in a blast all at once. And our servers cried. So,
Yeah.
so we have a drip mode here.
Yeah.
We're tagging him as reward member, and then we're using the give points webhook. So you could dynamically, if you import those contacts and put their points into a custom field that said old contact points or something like that, you could
I have
take
that already.
yeah, so you could go to contacts, go to their custom fields, pick out their old contact points, one, and drop that in here. Now, when you run everybody through this workflow, it's going to add them to our system, and then it's going to give them the points that you had in their custom field. So they'll all be in our system, and
Okay.
they'll all be linked up with points. And then you could, if you put title here, you can say added to new system or transferred
Okay.
or whatever, just as a reference to know why or how they got those points. So if you wanted to do that, you can do that. You can also do something like, I guess you'd have to do a math operation on it, but you can give the points there too. So, it would send that over to our contacts, and then it would send them an email over here too saying they have points there. Or yeah, I would send them an email saying that they have points. So you can customize this, add a reward contact and give points. Yeah, if you have their points in a custom field, just put that custom field in here, and
Okay.
then it will add them to our system and give them those points.
Okay. You just solved a major problem that I've been working on for a long time, and I'm so grateful. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Awesome. Okay. Going down. Sam, how did Courtney, do you want to mind just typing what your question is there? Because one of the things I'm trying to do is figure out going through. I know everyone has questions, but then just seeing which some questions are quicker to answer than others, I suppose. So if you just if you don't mind giving a quick overview of what you want to talk about, that'd be perfect. Sam, did you end up getting your promotions loaded there?
Here I come.
Okay.
Hi. Yes, I did. And basically, I'll show you. It's just when I click on promotions. Hold on.
Here, I'll stop sharing.
The my hold on.
Oh, Courtney, I replied to your question in Slack earlier. So Sam, go do yours. Can you send me a link to that page?
Yes.
Because I have an update to talk to you guys about as well. So hopefully it's not an issue that we did, but it might be. So put a link in chat directly to that page.
Okay, sounds good.
And then I'll lay out like right here and I'll have a look right now.
Oh, okay. Yes, bitchin'. Un momento.
Okay, so one I'll show as soon as we take a look here. Okay, Courtney, I'll answer you in a second here. Well, Sam's doing that. Actually, I'll just jump over to Slack to see what I hate trying to navigate this. Okay, GHL Power Tools.
I can actually talk if you would like.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. So you did tell me that it's possible to do. I just
Okay.
don't know how to do it.
Oh
Like,
yeah, so okay, I think it was like just removing the, do we need to have the
loyalty card tab or,
Oh yeah,
you know
you
what I
don't have to. So yeah, we'll just jump over to that real quick and then I'll come back to Sam's question. Again, sorry Sam, keep putting you off here. Under loyalty dashboard, under it doesn't matter which one you go to, like home screen, and click edit.
So are we in the agency? Because you're not sharing your screen.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, no, that you guys should just go by the sound of my voice. Know which page I'm on when I'm on that page. Okay, I'm under sites and then AR001 rewards, loyalty dashboard, and loyalty points registration. Scrolling down to the home screen here, and then I'm going to click edit. And then up at the top here, you can customize these. So click on this nav here, and if you scroll over on the right, you'll see all these cards here.
Just like a menu, basically.
Yeah, so then you can edit it and you can delete it. We don't normally have the loyalty card in here. I just know someone was asking for it and it added it in, and then it got saved into the normal snapshot. So you can put in the two website URL. You can go to step, you can do it, open a pop-up here. If you don't want the loyalty card in there, just click delete. The next thing is we have referrals in here. The referrals page is in the system here. And what the referrals page does is it just shows your customers a list of all the referrals that they've given when they're logged in. So if I go to
So just so I'm clear, when you say your customers, that would be the restaurant, right?
yeah, so like the restaurants. So here I'm in this one, whatever. I'm Jason Orban. I referred a bunch of friends. They've all become customers. This is going to show me my list of referrals, my list of leads and invites. Invites is everybody that I've sent an email to through the earn rewards page to say, hey, you got to check these guys out. So this is a list of those people. Leads is when they contacted the business and say, hey, I'd like to become a customer. With restaurants, it's not used so much. Like we mostly have invites and referrals. And then a referral is when that person signs up for VIP and redeems a coupon.
Okay. Okay. So that basically gives the customer an opportunity to see how they're doing.
Just to kind of track, yeah, keep an idea of, who they've referred and such and stuff like that. Just better information for them, I suppose.
Okay. No, that makes sense because then they can, if they look at that, then they can know, well, I already sent something to Bob. So I don't need to send it to him. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's that. And you can remove those tabs. Any tabs you don't want up here, you can remove them.
And so by default, the loyalty card. So if someone, because I do have a client, a prospect that wants to use the loyalty card. So then at that point, I do the same thing for the rewards. She don't want to use the point system. She just wants to use the loyalty card.
Then I wouldn't even use this loyalty dashboard and registration section. Loyalty card has its own section, or
Okay.
its own funnel right here. So you can just have this set up here and just have this in there for them on its own, and then you don't have to do the loyalty card dashboard or anything like that.
Makes sense. That answers my question. I appreciate you.
You're welcome. Okay, so back to chat. Let's go see Sam's page here. Let's see what I'm doing. My rewards home. Click for awesome promotions. Well, let me see here. Ba, ba, ba. So, oh yeah, we're passing that over. Okay, we are getting a bit of an error on let me see. So I want to show you guys what we did, but there is a little error that came up on 1082. Might just have to do something here. Okay, go back to now I'm in the programming section here. Go to so we added in, I'm just going to turn off a couple things here and then show you. And I'll refresh. That should be all right. Okay. So what we did in the last 2 days is we added in this redeemed button here. So we have the home page, and then anytime somebody redeems a coupon, after they redeem a coupon, it's going to stay live on this page for an hour, and then after 1 hour, it will be moved over to the previously redeemed coupons page. So that way old coupons don't congest like the promotional feed here. So if they redeem a coupon, then they'll see it under redeemed here afterwards. So that was something we just implemented, and I just noticed with your sub account, for some reason we couldn't pull in the times the current time zone that you're in. So I'm gonna have to look at why we're not pulling that in, but it might be just have to simply remove your sub account location, and then or like in our backend remove the authorization and re-add it, and then that would work. But I'm going to just see if there's something that I need to do here. So if I redeem this coupon, click here, go to the promotion offer data. There's a couple small bugs that we've been fixing this morning. We tried to test out everything. So this is going to go for 15 minutes. So that probably will take a little while to do, but we also have it now so that after it's loading, you'll see a redeemed banner here. After 15 minutes, you should see a redeemed banner on this one. But if I go over to, let's see, probably got way too many of them open here. If I refresh on this one, okay, we'll see coupons here. And then, for example, you'll see under here, you'll see all the previously redeemed coupons in the system. So now that's live for everybody. I just got to check out why that time zone, you're getting that time zone error on yours. So if we go redeem coupon, let's just do this one real quick. Sam, one thing I noticed, excuse me, is this contact ID here that you're coming from, loaded from this page. This would be, that might have been my contact. Yeah, so I guess I'm already in your system. So this is after somebody registers, right? After they become a rewards member, then they'll see this. Okay, so that's not a problem. I was just curious. I thought maybe for some reason, I mean, this page looks really good. I love what you did on this. This looks great. That looks great. That looks awesome. I didn't recognize it, and that looks awesome. So yeah, Scully, you're asking if to customize whatever, like Courtney. This is Sam has taken this whole backend dashboard and completely customized it. So that's awesome. Okay, yeah. So no problems. There's no problems there at all. But I just got to see why the time zone thing, and it just might be because it's an older sub account. So I'll take a look and make sure we can pull that in properly. And then yeah, so we added in the home and redeemed there. I think will just kind of clear up some things for everybody.
Very cool. I remember you talking about that, so it's super cool.
Yeah, we've been talking about it for the last couple of weeks, making sure that it got in there. And Now, yeah, so it just cleans it up so that we're not, yeah, we don't have so much congestion in there. I've got way too many pages open. Okay. Let's go out of that page. And yeah, so okay, you don't see it, you won't see the error there now. The thing is loading properly. I just got to see why the time zone thing is there. So you might see a little bit of it might be a little bit weird in the next couple hours here while I test some stuff out. But as soon as I have it figured out, I'll let you know.
Thank
Okay.
you.
You are welcome. Okay, we got Aldrin. Trying to set the referral page is currently not working. Had to check if there was a cloned funnel yesterday and could not find it. Try to hook it up with rewards via Power Tools so our patients can use the referral link. Aldrin, are you still around here?
Yeah,
there
hello,
you are.
Jason. I'm still here.
Oh, awesome. Okay. Yeah, let me know what you're trying to do there. So, thanks for being
Mind,
patient.
no problem at all. Mind if I can share my screen? I know
Yeah,
it's
go
a
ahead.
very beginner question. Sorry. So I am sorry, not this one. So the rewards work with
Yep.
us. So Doc wanted this page to work, and I couldn't really figure it out. Every time I click this view page, that happens. So as per your email yesterday,
Oh, look at for some reason you're getting openlatedentistry.com/high level preview. That is weird. Go back to that funnel. Yeah, see, look at
Mhm.
that. So if you click on is there a redirect? No. Click on that gear icon right by edit. So you have for some reason, look at the path you have. Somebody put that in there.
Yeah, I'm just like the second of this because I, I'm just a what do you call this virtual dental assistant, and he wants me to work this, and I have no idea. I'm just trying to make variations for his other pages to look somewhat the same with his current website. So he's trying to get rid of his old website
Okay.
using the funnel. So
Okay, so let's get rid of that giant path there and just put slash work with us page V1 or something.
no dashes there.
It doesn't, yeah, it doesn't matter what you do. So work with us page V1 and then just hit update. Okay, let's check that out. Okay, and then so click on the gear icon again. It did like a weird thing. Okay, click cancel. That's good. When you hit update, it did a little transfer thing. So hit view page there again. This page doesn't seem to exist. That doesn't even make sense. Okay, go back to your page. Openlatedentistry.com. Click on settings. Yeah, okay. So that all looks fine. If you go back to steps, and if you click on the arrow up in the top right, the very top right, your other right, way on
Oh,
that's
sorry,
you're on the left.
this one.
Yep. See if this opens up. Okay. So why? That's a very good question. Work dash with dash us. The path is correct. Try one thing, click close, go back to your high level. I'm assuming the work with us landing page archived pages is an old page or something, right?
I believe so.
Okay. Super weird. Go to, if you click the other arrow on the right, it's probably going to tell us the work underscore with underscore us like that. That's going to give you something different even, right?
I believe it's the same. I tried clicking all of them.
Yeah, that's just super weird. Okay, close it and let's just go check out. This might be a high level issue where you have to reach out to high level support team because I've never seen this happen before. And it doesn't have anything to do with our funnels, but it's just
Mhm.
I have no idea why it's taking you to a page that doesn't exist. So click on settings. Let's just go check this on the bottom left. Yeah, go to settings, yeah, down there, and then see if there's any kind of like maybe redirect set up or and then maybe you don't have
I
oh
believe I don't
weird.
have access to it because Doc only gave me access to the field that I'm working on.
Okay. Um that makes things tough. I don't ask him if he created a redirect for that page, but it's not redirecting, it's just not loading. So it might be something where you have to reach out to high level support and
Mhm.
say and ask them why that funnel page isn't loading because I've never seen that before. I know we were trying to switch different pages around because he wanted a different look for
Mhm.
it. I just don't I when something like that happens to me it seems like it's a high level support issue with their URLs not triggering properly. So let's just try to go back again. I mean, you already tried those things. Does the other funnel pages in there work?
Oh, some of them and some they don't.
Some don't work.
Yep.
Like if you click on the thank you page, does the thank you page show up? What if you click, okay, go back to the work with us page, click on edit, click on publish once it comes up. And then go back and try to go to the page.
Yeah, I was doing the same thing.
I couldn't really
Mhm.
say because it doesn't look like you have access to any of the domains. It doesn't look like I'm curious about the archive page at the bottom. So if you click on the three dots by the archive pages down at the bottom,
Mhm.
work with this landing page. No, don't restore it. Was that his page or did who deleted that or
For this one, I created a variation because
okay.
most of the steps has variation, so presume that it will be it, and instead I don't have to create a variation, so I just deleted the variation.
Okay. Um okay. So yeah, I'm not really sure what or why that page wouldn't be loading because you have the page in here, openlatedentistry.com, and then actually, you know what? If you go to openlatedentistry.com,
Mhm.
I know what's happening. That's his main website. Is that built in high level? Or is that like in WordPress or something?
I believe it's in WordPress. You mentioned that he hired someone to make this one, so not quite sure of the history of the website.
OpenLateDentistry.com. Okay. So I'm just gonna inspect something here. The problem is that for somehow, yeah, he's using Elementor. And I don't know if is that in high level, or is that like on another host? Any ideas?
No idea. I'm sorry about
Okay,
that.
so if he has openlatedentistry.com and he has that inside the system, I'm not sure how high level allowed him to do that, but if that's pointing at his WordPress site, anything that you put after openlatedentistry.com, whatever path, is going to go to his WordPress site first, and then it's going to look for the page there. So if he's doing a forward of anything to Open Late Dentistry, like maybe he has the domain in high level, but he's doing a redirect to his WordPress site, what's happening is it's going to the WordPress site and then looking for that page, but the page doesn't exist because you're
see.
on their WordPress. So you would need to set up a subdomain like go.openlatedentistry.com or rewards.openlatedentistry.com or something, right? And then use that as your main domain for the reward system.
Okay, all right.
I think that will fix your problem.
Yeah, thank you so much, Jason. It does make sense.
Okay. Was that your only question that you had in there? Try to hook it
Yeah,
up.
that will be the first thing, and then
Yeah,
if it gets working,
and then get that working, and then reach out. We've got that Slack channel now too. It's ghlpowertools.slack.com. So if you want to post in there too, we have more support throughout
will do.
the day and weekend too. Oren, you message that you want to speak with me after the call. Yeah, send me a message, and I've got a little bit of time too if you want to have a quick chat about something. Otherwise, how's everyone doing? Does anybody else have any other questions before we jump off for the day?
I had one last quick question.
Oh, yeah.
We only have one location, but
Okay.
I have multiple people who help with inventory.
Yep.
Is that just still the one, or I need to have multiple users, or I mean
No, you just
licenses?
have one license for your store.
Okay. And so if we franchise like in the future,
Yeah.
that's when we would need to have multiple licenses for different locations and different things like that.
Yeah, so with the points, we'll have to talk about it in the future when you have multiple franchise locations, whether the points would be usable at one location or at all locations.
Okay, perfect.
That's the only
Thank
other
you.
thing.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I will go and get that set up. And then once we sign up, then everything just gets sent and I can start kind of unlocking the things and playing around with them and
Yes.
following your guides and whatnot. Okay.
Yeah, and then we have some training and stuff around it. I would say specific, yeah, for sure, set up the restaurant one, and then we have an SOP doc that we'll make sure you get access to. And yeah, and then we do these calls every Tuesday and Thursday too for support.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. All right, you guys have an awesome rest of your day. You guys enjoy your Thursday, and we'll talk to you guys soon.
Okay, I'll send you a message on Facebook, Joshua.
All right, sounds good. Thanks.